Alright, so here we are. It's not the finished product, but we're getting pretty doggone close. Went out this morning duck hunting, and I didn't use it the entire time, but I used it a little bit of the time. And when I did use the blind, it definitely did not affect ducks at all. They came right over the top of me. They didn't flare off. They had no problem with me being there. So I took the camouflage, I laid it along the lines from front to back. And this side worked out well. You can see I did not have to cut along that bottom. That's the factory edge. I just cut along the top. Zip tied it to the bungee. I made a couple changes. On this side, it was my first side, and I didn't do it the same. And, you know, it's not as pretty, but it still worked well. The front and the back, I decided to just cut them off and then zip tie some extra material to the front and the back. That way it's not affected when the sides go up and down. Front and the back the same way. It's not affected whenever the sides go up and down. It doesn't move. It stays across the front and the back. So decided on that. I have changed the fact that I'm using these orange pieces instead of the white ones. They're one size bigger, a little bit stiffer. I'm probably going to spray paint them because you can't see it through that camo, especially if you're overhead, flying overhead, you can see something. Can't quite tell what it is, but it's something. The lines that I have stopping it on the side, clear tubing, see it right there, clear tubing, just slid it over the pole, and then that stops your line where you want it. The easiest way to adjust, you don't have to drill holes in it. Both sides are like that. I'm coming up with a design. It's going to have a plastic rigid piece on a piece of 1-inch webbing that these poles are going to fit in, and they're going to be higher up on the seat. As it is right now, if I throw the sides down, I got to lean forward so the back of the seat goes up. If I don't lean forward, then they just pop right back up. So, because I like making things complicated, I came up with something else, which I think is actually pretty cool. Those of you out there that do any kind of sailing know what a clam cleat is. It's that guy right there. That's a clam cleat. Got it on eBay. So my line comes from right here, goes into one of these eyes that most kayaks have along the side. The clam cleat is above the level of that eye and that eye. So when I pull it, the clam cleat holds it, and the side will stay down. Just like that. So I can adjust the sides to where I want. I can sit in it and pull the side down whenever I see a duck. I can pull both sides. And then of course I can use the clam cleats to do anything else that I may want to do with my kayak. Just like that. It's pretty awesome. Trimming it along the bottom. As you see, this morning I did not have it trimmed, and the camouflage got wet, and it got so heavy that it started wanting to drag down this side whenever it was up. So it's good not to have it dragging in the water. And whenever you fold them down, as long as there's not a lot of excess material, it's not going to drag in the water. So that's it. Still not 100%, still not done. Still making little changes here and there. But I did put it on my boat this morning in the water. Clipped it on the front, clipped it on the back. For a while it was doing nothing but breaking up the outline of my kayak because I was sitting in the woods along the pond. And I only got that one duck right there to show for it, but that's what a 12 gauge will do. When he just won't stop swimming away from you. Yeah. So, any questions? I think I've already covered everything else. The design has stayed the same. Nothing weird, nothing different. The clam cleats. That's the pack they came in off of eBay for what, $7. One for each side, a left and a right. You have to get a left and a right. They are not universal. They won't go either side. But I didn't have any problem with my shotgun. I didn't have any problem with my paddle. Everything was out of the way. That's it. That's what it does. Let me put the camera down for a minute. So once you're set up where you want to be, a little bit more on it. There I am. There you go. There you have it. Can't get much simpler than that. So, took the videos off right now. Somebody told me that I really need to patent this idea because there's no other universal kayak duck blinds out there. I think I want to patent it just so I can keep somebody from taking it and making money off of it because I want to give it to everybody for free. Everybody should be able to make this, no problem. Shouldn't be a big deal. But that's it. Any questions, let me know. Any suggestions, let me know. Whenever I come up with a piece for that seat, I'll let you know and I'll put it on there. All right, have a good one.